Hey, what's up guys, my name is legoletegamer and welcome back here guys to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video guys, I'm going to be showing you the best class setup for the X-Eon. Now just a couple of days ago, Infinity Ward did release their second set of DLC weapons, and they included the VPR SMG and also the X-Eon assault rifle. And the cool thing is that they made these guns yet again completely free for everyone to use. So in order to achieve the X-Eon, you have to get 6 kills with 6 different weapons in a single match. Now that might sound hard to some people, but honestly the best game mode in order to do this is just playing gun game. I literally got it within less than 30 minutes, so that's definitely the fastest way. But I'm not going to be talking about how to unlock this gun today. We're going to be talking about on how to make the X-Eon absolutely overpowered. So if you guys do enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a like rating. That would really help me out guys. And if you are new here to the channel, make sure guys do definitely subscribe for some more Call of Duty content. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight on into the video. So the X-Eon was definitely one of my most anticipated guns that I wanted to use. When I saw this gun leak, I was extremely excited when Infinity Ward would release this gun. And what really caught my attention is the description of the gun. It says that because it has a recoil compensator, a high recoil compensator, it provides a focused hip fire, and then also aiming down sight increases the fire rate. So basically, when you hip fire with this gun, you're going to be extremely accurate. But at the expanse, you do have a slower fire rate, which kind of sucks a little bit, but therefore of course it does have that increased fire rate. And when you ADS, it increases the fire rate, which in my opinion is just something very overpowered. And I feel like the X-Eon has the second highest fire rate within the assault rifle class. Of course the first one being the Type 2, but this gun definitely does have a very high fire rate, and because it has that very high fire rate, you're going to be seeing that you're just instantly going to be melting people. So definitely once I heard about that, I used a lot of combinations of attachments and I came across this class setup. So this class setup is definitely going to be a very balanced one. It's definitely going to utilize the full potential of this gun. So anyway guys, let's go ahead and get straight on into the class setup. So I'm using 4 attachments and 3 perks. So the first attachment I run here is the ELO sight. Now I like to use the ELO sight to increase my accuracy. Now the optic sight on this gun is basically an integrated optic sight. It's pretty much like a thermal pretty much, so I don't really like that too much because I mean it kind of messes up your aim at longer ranges, and I do feel like it's a little bit inaccurate. So throwing on something like an ELO sight will definitely increase your accuracy, and you're going to see that the ELO sight will come in handy at longer ranges. Now the second attachment I run here is quick draw. Of course it's pretty much obvious you want to be using quick draw, you want to be winning gunfights, and I do definitely feel like in these new Call of Duties and also old ones that getting the first shots will definitely increase and also determine your chances of actually winning a gunfight. So now the next attachment I run here is foregrip. Of course you do want to be using foregrip with this gun. One of the main weak points is recoil. The recoil isn't too bad with this gun, but I feel like you still do need foregrip just because at longer ranges it does have a bit of a kick. But one thing that's really good about this gun is that it's extremely accurate, and I can find myself easily killing people at range, but I still feel like you do need foregrip to get reduced at recoil. Now the next attachment I run here is suppressor. Of course suppressor is definitely a very favorable attachment of mine within Infinite Warfare. It keeps you off the minimap, you're going to be stealthy, and especially because people rely a lot on their minimap radar, it's definitely going to be a very big advantage when you do run suppressor. Now that's pretty much going to be an attachment setup. It's definitely a very strong attachment setup, and definitely with these 4 attachments it will definitely maximize the full capabilities of this gun, and it's definitely going to make it extremely overpowered. Now let's get into the perks. Now the perks are also something very important to run with this gun as well. So anyway, the first perk that I run here is Ghost. Of course Ghost is definitely a very good perk to run. It's probably the best perk aside from Dead Silence, but I honestly feel like Ghost is still a very important perk to use, and I still feel like it's a very overrated perk in this game. Definitely I see a whole lot of people using Ghost, and for a good reason. Of course with Ghost you have a lot of advantages like sneaking behind enemy spawns undetected. You're definitely going to see that the enemies are going to have a harder time spotting you when you do have Ghost, and of course we are running the suppressor as well, so it's definitely going to be a good combination of staying stealthy and getting behind the enemy spawns. Now the next perk I run here is Dexterity. Now one of the things that really bothers me with the X-Eon is the fact of how fast you lose ammo with this gun. You'll see in this game gameplay that a couple of times I was in some sticky situations that I had to use my rewind ability in order to replenish my ammo, because literally this gun, when you use it so often and when you kill multiple people, you're gonna see that you're running out of ammo extremely quickly. So using something like dexterity will always ensure you that you have enough ammo in your magazine, and you're definitely going to see that it does come in handy. And you definitely don't want to be reloading in the middle of a gunfight. That's definitely something that's going to be a very big mistake, and you definitely don't want to be caught up in that situation. So we're definitely going to prevent that with dexterity. Now the next perk I run here is scavenger. Of course, I use scavenger to replenish my ammo. It's definitely something very important, especially if you want to go for those higher kill streaks. You definitely want to be using scavenger. I mean, it's definitely going to help you out a lot, and you're going to be replenishing your ammo. And especially because when you do spawn in with this gun, it does come with a very low ammunition. It only comes with about 90, which is really low, unfortunately. So that's why I do like using scavenger, to always make sure that I have enough ammo in my magazine. Now the X-Eon, honestly, it's pretty much one of my favorite assault rifles to use. Now since I've used this class setup, I've been having a lot of fun. You'll see in this gameplay that I just go absolutely in with these guys. I mean, I went 42-4, which was just pretty much insane. You can see the sheer power of the X-Eon when you use this class setup. So that's pretty much going to be the end of the class setup. One of my final thoughts of this gun, it's definitely a very solid gun, and when you use this class setup, you can see that will make it extremely overpowered. But that's going to be the that's pretty much going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys do drop a like. That would really help me out. And if you are new here to the channel, make sure you guys do definitely subscribe for some more Call of Duty content, and I will be catching you guys in my next video. And oh, April Fools, guys. See you guys later. God bless this nation. Peace out, guys. Peace.